So now, me and Meek, we both battle fans, so we're going to get into a little bit of battle rap discussion. Like, we want to discuss two battles. You had Shotgun Suge versus T-Top and Dre Dennis versus Chef Trez. Let's get into the Suge and T-Top battle first. Did you like this battle, Meek?
I did not like this battle. I'm sounding like a real Debbie Downer today. I
know, right?
But I did not like this battle.
Okay.
I don't like, first off, I'm becoming a pessimist for first battles of the night.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've known, this was the first battle of the night, Top and Suge. And the crowd is a little too eager to cheer.
Yeah, I thought an alarm was going to go off because there was way too much gas in that room. They was gassing the hell out of some of those.
Out of a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you would have saw some of the crowd reaction to some of Shotgun Suge bars, you'd have Loaded Lux or Hollow the Dawn was on the stage.
But you don't
some
think
of the things they had to pause and say woo and come on.
They were cheering for some of their setups, and that I'm like, they didn't even get to the punch yet. That was just the setup.
Right, exactly, yeah. I mean, it was a few of those Bambi moments, and if anybody know what I'm talking about, go back to the Good versus Bird battle. There was a few Bambi moments. Yeah. Some people turning their face and saying ooh to some very mediocre things. Now,
or D Nanny.
Yeah, or a D Nanny moment. You know, so that already right there threw me off from the battle. That it was just a lot of gas in the bill. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, I didn't really like the material from either one of them personally.
Mm-hmm.
And then I felt like some of the fans were penalizing the battle for what it was supposed to be. Meaning you put two people up there that's supposed to be from the street and they're supposed to talk that shit to each other, but then the battle gets criticism because those two got up there and was, talking the street and the drug stuff. So, I mean, that right there threw me off as well. But for me, I was expecting a little bit more from both of them. T-Top, I can't even really decisively pick a win on it. I mean, I guess if you want to go by who performed better, I have to give it to Suge, But as far as, can I say, somebody was actually better? No, I can't say that. I can't say that because it was just too much gas going on in the room. I mean, what measures a hot bar when you get past what people will say ooh to? This one I didn't really like that much. Yeah.
The battle was kind of funny to me because Suge had me cracking up through the whole battle, man. Like, when you remember the James Brown part where he was like, shoot at his feet, have him doing the James Brown. The way Suge was moving was hilarious, yo. Like, go back and watch the way Suge was moving. And at the end of the battle, his third round, he was like, where the camera at? And he was in the camera moving because Suge is too big to be doing all that shit. It just looked goofy. But overall, I thought it was an okay battle. I give it to Shotgun Suge 3-0. To be honest, I just think he performed better. And T-Top is too indirect sometimes. I like the real talk. I definitely like the real talk. However, he gets too predictable sometimes. There's always that drug talk, that struggle. This is why I had to flip some bricks or get a pack. And he started to become like A-Bird in the third round. Know how A-Bird tried to do a third round real talk? Yeah. He's getting predictable in his third round. Not even real talk, just like a song verse. That third round, half of his third round could have just been on a song. He wasn't even addressing Shotgun Suge in most of the third round. Besides, after he said that, I leave Suge in all red like the 95 Source Awards, after that line, he barely even mentioned Suge again in the third.
Yeah.
And the other thing I don't like about Top is this. He got to stop doing this. Like, I hate pedophile or rape bars, man. Like, yo, that's not cool, man. Like, when did rape become cool? I don't understand that. Like, because before, people never talked about stuff like that before, man, because it was a line where, you know, especially when you was battling in the streets, you had to have a certain amount of respect or, you know, shit could get real. You know what I'm saying? Because even in high school, right, we used to have, people used to freestyle, people used to battle, had the little ciphers in high school. Even then you knew that, yo, I'm not going to take it this far because I say such and such. You know, it's going to get real. And I feel like now they starting to cross more and more lines, man. It's starting, like you was talking about with NWA in the 80s. I starting to see some stuff I don't like. Like when Arsenal started talking about family members that died, like in the battle in DNA, talking about his father, the whole battle, making fun of that. I'm like, you know, stuff like that can get you really hurt, man, in real life. You know, like,
yeah, and I really don't respect it.
Right.
I really don't respect it. I think, go ahead, finish your point.
It's like, you know, we generally from, like, you know, the same era, I think, or around there. Like, when we was growing up, you know, even the ignorant dudes in the hood had a certain amount of respect. You know what I'm saying? It was still, they might be ignorant, but it was still rules in the game. You know, it's like now, there's no rules, man. Like, yo, like, race bars, really? Like, even back then, like, say if I was listening to some stuff in high school, right, and I saw two dudes battling. If somebody would have spit a rape bar or a pedophile bar, like, we would listen to him like he's crazy. Like, yo, I'm like, what's wrong with you? You really talking about taking somebody's daughter to the corner, either way she get the 40, really? We would look at them like, yo, what's wrong with you, dude? But now, I don't even see that many people talking about it. So
I mean, it seems like people do it for the means of shock value, or they want to all garner the title most disrespectful.
Right.
And you know, I've always not liked Arsenal doing that. Sometimes it just got irritating to me. I mean, I'm gonna just be real with you. The only people that impresses are people that's outside our communities.
Mm.
That's the only people that impresses. I never got into the bully battle of, oh, he sunned him. That never done nothing for me. Like, why are you looking to see who's gonna get punked? Like, who does that? And or when you, again, like you were saying, people, you're gonna talk about a person's dead love. I mean, even in the hood when we fought, and you know, we all had hood fist fights.
Right.
It was just lines you didn't cross. You already know you can't bite. When you bite, you crossing the line.
Right.
Right? You already know you can't hit somebody in the crotch. I mean, even the people watching you fight will look at you and say, man, you fouled for doing that. Because even then, even though there wasn't no referee, we still had rules. And I feel like in battle rap, it should just still be rules, lines you don't cross. You don't talk about people's children. You don't talk about people's dead loved ones. You don't talk about their handicapped mamas, and even though DNA said that's not the truth, still, you just don't do that. You know, at some point, you know, even when it was beef outside, I mean, gangs would be warring. Mm-hmm. You ain't never seen them go out there and go hit somebody's mama. You know what I mean? Like, he'll go hit the mama. It was rules. You don't cross the line, you know? And so it seems like battle rappers are trying to separate themselves from each other, and I guess they want to invoke that, you know, that shock value to say I'm the most craziest one out here. I really don't give a, you know, damn. But at some point, I think we all understand it's a sport, and most of you dudes ain't out there doing what you say you're doing anyway, so why even entertain that kind of idea? You know, and how irresponsible it is, understanding the reality of a woman who has got raped, or young women who have been raped. This happens a lot, you know, out here. And so it's just a little irresponsible as well, you know, have a little concern for that side of it too, even though you want to be considered a certain thing for your own brand and your own marketing as a battle rapper in battle rap. We get that, but at the same time, you know, consider the children, man, you know, love the kids, you know.
Yeah, only that, man, like, battle rap is a very niche market right now. You know, like, if this, what T-Top said, gets out to the wrong people, they can crush it right now. You know, because they already have kind of a hard time getting venues to support battle rap. You know, like, say one of these conservatives, like O'Reilly or one of them get a hold of this, you know, and they put a lot of pressure on, like, maybe the Gramercy in New York City or all these venues to support battle rap events. A lot of people are going to be in trouble, you know, like, and it's just irresponsible, like you said. Like, the rape bars is bad enough. Like, I was like, okay, but especially the pedophile bars, man. Like, that's not the first bar he said like that. So I really wasn't feeling that at all. Like,
right. And I mean, people may listen to you make that example and say, you know, that's a little extreme to be talking about Bill O'Reilly getting hold of some things. Mm-hmm. I pose this question to anybody that's thinking like that. Who was Jeremiah Wright before Obama ran for president?
Yeah.
They pulled him out of the woodworks to sabotage a certain campaign. And so your words can always come back on you. And if you're looking at a situation like battle rap, which is the last true legs of hip-hop, you know, that's the last true legs of hip-hop in battle rap. That is where the last piece of consciousness exists in battle rap right now. Few mainstream artists, but for the most part, the last legs of consciousness is in battle rap. And then you get guys like Oops coming from the front lines in Ferguson, then getting on a battle rap. See, that can start happening a lot.
Exactly. And
now if a circumstance happens where another guy who was out there protesting, like my man T-Dub, he done got himself all over channels.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he did.
And so now T-Dub says, okay, now I want to run for senator. Now I want to run for a political office for the gain of my community. Well, guess what? We seen you shaking hands with a guy named T-Top. Mm-hmm. And this was his lyrics.
Exactly.
You know, so please don't think what the brother just said is something that's light. That can definitely happen.
Exactly.
That can definitely happen.
Exactly. You know, you don't ever want to, I don't like censorship, but I just think as a human being, you got to be, that's not even funny, man. Like, yo, like I said, the game had changed so much, because I think back in the day, in the 90s, like a bar like that wouldn't have flopped, wouldn't have flew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You remember, because you remember when Cameron said something about Nas' dead mother, everybody came down on him, and Cameron had to apologize. When he mentioned Nas' dead mother, and then he mentioned Nas' daughter, everybody came down on him like, yo, that's not cool. Cameron apologized. Right. And even with Jay-Z, when Jay-Z talked about leaving condoms on the baby seat and stuff like that, most people was like, yo, that's not cool, man. What are you doing, Jay? You know, it went from that to now, stuff like that is kind of being celebrated. It's crazy.
Right.
So what happened in that time period?
Yeah. I mean, do we get to the point where to go that far to separate ourselves from our contemporaries, we're going to throw a ton of shock value out there hoping to garner some sort of attention? I mean, it's like when you're looking at a guy like Daylight, and many know that he's just a troll, he's out there. But, you know, things like him making songs after Paul Walker, that's just a little distasteful. That's just a little distasteful. It's just a little, sometimes you can just go too far.
Yeah.
You know, and like they say, all money ain't good enough. So you can just do a little bit too much trolling just to go too far.
Or when you dressed up like the slaves, coming with the KKK outfit. You know, like, come on, man.
You can just go too far, be a little too insensitive. And you thinking that you're building your brand up, and the only thing you're doing is killing your brand at the same time. Because even now, Daylight still ain't destroying them with views when he battles. All they looking for is a joke. Mm-hmm. You know, so at the end of the day, what did you really gain by doing all that?
Yeah.
A couple of appearances on World Star, that's, you know.
That's all these dudes want is attention right now. Like, not just dudes. Too many of us just thriving for attention, man. Like, people will do anything for attention nowadays. It doesn't matter if you look like an idiot, if you embarrassing yourself, you embarrassing your family. They don't care as long as they get a little bit of attention. But let's get into something else. Like, let's talk about this Dre Dennis versus Chef Trez, a battle that I actually enjoyed. This was a good battle. I like this battle.
I like it too. Yeah, I liked it a lot too.
What did you think about it?
This battle, I actually, different from the Suge and T-Top battle. I only saw that battle once, and this one I viewed about 3 times. I thought it was very good. I thought, oh man, we don't got no sound effects yet. Can we get some sort of applause for the oh my God dude not being in the building? The oh my God dude was not in the building. Yes.
He was. But you know who was in the building? Our boy Spud. This is a little inside joke, but my colleague bros know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Spud and his do-rag. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I got to see this battle 3 times. I just think, as far as battle rap fan, I think it's just more people like Chef Trez potential. More, but I'm gonna be real with this is what this battle reminded me of, and you're probably gonna agree with me when I say it. This battle reminded me of Hitman versus Big T. Hitman was the more favorable one, the more known one at the time, but his energy was so lethargic at moment in that battle. But Big T was just shot. He was charging, shot. That was what I felt like watching this battle. I felt like Chef Trez, although he had great material, I'm not taking away from that, I felt like his energy was a little lethargic at certain points in the round. Whereas Dre Dennis was screaming on him. He was screaming on him. But still, you just got a lot. I think Dre Dennis hurt himself a lot being known for that PG step thing. And it's just certain people that just against him right now, and I think he's going to have to just wait that out, and eventually people will learn to respect him as he keeps going. It's the same thing that happened with Shotgun Suge, same thing happened with Dot. You just got to wait that hating period out, and then after you overcome the hating period, people can start respecting what you did. But if you want, the battle was debatable to me, but if you put a gun to my head, I'm going to have to say Dre Dennis won it. I'm going to say 2-1, but in a close one. And not mad if somebody says Chef Trez, because Chef Trez has the shit.
Man, I'm going to cop out because I can't call a winner. I know that's a cop out, but man.
Oh, wow.
It's hard, man.
Has that ever been done before?
That's a cop out. I can't do it right now, man, because maybe I lean it to Chef because I thought he clearly won the first round. I like his little freestyle in the beginning. But the second 2 rounds are very debatable. Very debatable.
Yeah.
And Dre was spitting. And
that's why it's hard for me to give him that first. It's hard for me, man. Dre had some shit in that first round.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is why I don't listen to live reports, because everything I heard was Chef killed Dre Dennis. And when I watched it, I was like, this is a lot closer than what they said. A lot closer.
Right.
And I actually like the way Dre is embracing the PG step. Sometimes when you get a clown, sometimes you just got to take it and roll with it. So, he came out with that PG step video. You see his video with his PG step?
Yeah.
he kind of embracing it, and he embraced it in the battle too. So
yeah.
It seemed like he embraced all the negative stuff or angles, not even negative stuff, because none of it is negative. His PG stuff is kind of funny, but it's not really negative. And also, he's a teacher. He's a teacher, there's a whole bunch of angles on that. But to me, that's not a big deal. I'm like, he got a regular job. There's nothing wrong with being a teacher. Actually, that's cool that he's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? He's embracing that as well. He's not trying to,
Yeah. Most of these dudes got 9 to 5s,
Yeah, and he's not hiding from it. He's not pretending that he's not a teacher. just about lyrics, who got the best bars, who could be more creative. So I actually like Dre Dennis. I hope he gets some more opportunities, and I think he opened some people's eyes with his performance. Because because before the battle dropped, everybody was just waiting for the Chef Trez battle. Everybody's like, they finally about to drop the Chef battle, Chef Trez battle. But when I watched it, I was like, man, Dre Dennis definitely showed and proved, in my opinion. And I think he might get a few more opportunities after this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would like to see him again. I think he really great performance from both of them.
Do you think Chef Trez got the voice to be on URL?
I think he's going to have to get stronger in that, or he's not going to make it on the big stage. Because the energy he had in that small room was cool. You put him on a big stage, and he's going to get drowned out. Mm-hmm. He's going to get drowned out. And on the big stage, the person whose voices projects better is normally the one the crowd is going to rock with. Now, he could turn into the on-camera battle rappers, and it's, a few of those people, the on-camera people, But if he wants to, build that market up for himself and be able to get to Gnomes and get to Summer Madnesses and, those type of big stage platforms in his voice. Because I gotta agree with you on the fact that it comes off just a little weak. Yeah. Although he got bars, man, you're talking about what he got as far as that material, but being able to deliver it is a whole nother thing.
Yeah. Also,
you look at a guy like Charlie Clips. Charlie Clips has, in my opinion, he has nowhere near the lyricism of a Chef Trez. But that boy's voice projects. Yeah. And he has a commanding voice when he's spitting, everybody in the room listening.
Yeah. Also, my man Chef, he need to do something with that mustache too, man. He had no beard with just like a thick ass mustache. Like man, you couldn't line that up for your battle. That mustache was thick as hell, man. It was distracting. So I think I missed some of his bars because of his mustache, to be honest as well. So I don't know, man. But shout out to Chef Trez, though. He's very talented, but I think he's going to have to change his delivery up a little bit to be successful on the main stage, like you said. So we'll see. We'll see. Got any last comments on this battle?
Just great battle. Great battle. I think it was URL needed to spit that. They dropped a few duds in a row. Yeah. So that was a good look that they dropped that one at the time they did it.
Yeah.
Shout out to them getting the oh my God dude out the crowd. Shout out to whoever escorted him out of the range of the microphone on the camera. Shout out to them.
Yeah, see, because of that oh my God dude, it's hard for me to even watch the B Magic Ty Law battle. Just because of that.
Oh.
He ruined that battle, and then Mealtime Glow ruined the B Magic Chef Trez battle as well with the making Chef drink. But the one thing I gotta criticize Dre Dennis about, he should have brought up the Chef Trez B Magic battle when Mealtime Glow forced him to force him to drink his drink.
Right.
He should have brought that up because I was battling Chef. That's been one of my first bars. I was like, yo, your man. That was hilarious. But on to